Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Leftover Wednesdays. I am so excited for this week's video because we finished not one, not two, not three, but 4 books this past week. And I'm really happy about that. I'm also reading 2 books that I just started like 2 days ago. So I'm not I don't know what is going to be happening yet, but I'm excited to talk about that. And let's take out our savings challenge from the Cabin Nook so that we can color some books in. Now, if you're new, I've been coloring this in for a few months now. I am not putting any money in this yet, but once we finish the whole thing, I'm going to add it to my savings challenge pouch. And then when we finish something in here, I will include this one and we will start saving the amount that I have colored in until we finish the whole thing. And I'm really excited. I do have to print another one of these because I think this week I finished 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we only have 1. So next week I might need to start a new one, which I'm really happy about. Okay, so let's start off with the books that I finished. This week I finished on my Kindle, I finished Mr. Whisper by Andrew Mayne. And I really like this book. It's a little sci-fi, weird thriller, like what's going on, what's happening to people kind of situation. And I really enjoyed reading it. So I gave it 5 stars. Yay! So 5 stars here is yellow. So let's color in a 5-star book. So I'm really happy about this book. If you are new, I'm very vague in the way I talk about books because I am the type of person that will just keep talking and then ruin it for you and tell you I'll just spoil it for you. So I try to be vague in these videos because that's just, I don't know if it's the ADHD, I don't know what it is, but like it's hard for me to realize when I've told you the ending of the movie. And it's not because I want to ruin it for you. It's just I get too excited and then I forget that, oh yeah, you haven't watched it yet. And I just told you what the ending is. And now you're not probably going to want to finish it or watch it or read it, Okay, so that's our first book finished. And then in audio form, the next 3 are in audio book form. And the first one that I finished is Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. I always thought it was Interview with a Vampire, but it's The Vampire. So this one I gave 3 stars. And the reason why I gave it 3 stars was because it's been way too long since it came out. So the whole time that I'm like reading this book, and it's not its fault because I bet you it was amazing when it first came out, but because there's so much vampire books and movies and shows out there now, I'm desensitized from the book that kind of started a lot of this whole vampire obsession. And that's, I guess, my own fault. But Interview with the Vampire, I kept reading it and going like, oh, I've seen that before. Oh yeah, it was in this movie. Oh, I've seen that before. Oh yeah, that part was in the TV show. So I felt like I had and I watched the movie, but it was like a different feeling. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that in the movie. It was more like, oh, I saw that scene recreated in Twilight movies. Oh, I saw that scene recreated in this vampire show. Oh, I saw that scene recreated. So that's why I gave it 3 stars. It's my own personal, I mean, it was good. I enjoyed reading it, but it was just kind of like, oh yeah, I've read this many times before, but I bet you when it came out, it was like, oh, shocking and amazing and wonderful. It's the same thing that happened to me when I read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I love the book, but because I read it like 15 years after it came out, I was so like, it wasn't shocking to me anymore. Like the revelation, I have never seen the movie, but like, it wasn't like, oh my God, I can't believe who it was behind it. It was just kind of like another murder mystery book that I read. Okay, so let's color that. So 3 stars is pink. So let's do pink. And let's see here. That is a Amazing. And our next book that I finished via audio, I finished this one super quick. It is called The Tenant by Frida McFadden. And Frida, you either don't like her books or you love her books, or you either hate or love them. They are very fast paced. Sorry about that. My daughter started playing very loud music in her room, and I'm like, give me patience. She's bored because my son is hogging the computer. They're watching a show in the other room, and I go, you can watch a video, and I mean, not a video, but like a episode of something, and then she can watch an episode of something, or you can guys watch a movie that you both agree on. So I think right now my son kind of just kept watching an episode for himself. Okay, so The Tenant by Frida McFadden. You either love or hate her books. I love the rhythm of her books. Sometimes I know what the end result's going to be. Sometimes I don't. I've read almost all her books, and there's like 20, 30 of them. I don't know how many. She just like comes out with them like boom, 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 boom. So they're usually murder mysteries, thrillers, like very fast paced. This one I really liked. It's called The Tenant, and her names are, you know, kind of obvious. Like there's probably a bad tenant happening situation here. So without giving anything away, but I really enjoyed it. I did not see the twist that happened later in the video, in the audiobook. So that was nice, surprising. I know a lot of my friends don't like Frida's books. They always give him 1 stars on Goodreads, and I always give him like 3, 4, 5 stars because I'm all about the ride. So even if the ending was or I kind of knew that, or yeah, that was fine. I like the journey of the book, right? If it made me like flip book like page after page after page after page, if I could not stop listening to it, that to me is a good book. And so I gave The Tenant by Frida McFadden 4 stars, and 4 star is blue. So let's do blue. And I'm definitely looking forward to watching the new movies that are coming out based on her books, as well as reading more of her books, because it is like something enjoyable for me. Okay, so next up, I finished this in like 3 hours. It is also audiobook, and it's called Poverty by America by Matthew Desmond. This was like, I'm not even gonna like let you wait. It was 5 stars. 5 stars. Fact after fact after fact after fact. After how do we solve this? How can we help? I mean, if you read any book this coming year or at the end of this year, make it Poverty by America by Matthew Desmond. It is absolutely brilliant. It is just, it opens your eyes to a lot of the situations happening and who is putting these stereotypes out there, who is pretty much, you know, running the place and allowing people to freaking go hungry in this country, which is the greatest country in the world. But somehow we have very high child mortality rates, very high poverty levels, very high, it's just such a good book, and it's filled with facts, and it's all about, you know, how can we make America, well, America's a continent, not a country, but how do we get the United States to help its own people? And I just really, really enjoyed that book. I'm definitely going to be trying to read his other book, which I think is called Evicted, or Evict or Evicted. Well, it's one of those, but yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. And that was 5 stars. And now we have finished, in the year 2025, we have finished 59 books. I am so excited about this. I am so happy with that number. Last year I read over 120 books, I think, or 115 books, but this week I started full-time job, so I didn't want to give myself such a high goal, because then I was going to freak out that I didn't achieve that goal. So I made my goal of 50, and we're at 59, and it's November, so I'm really happy. I'm hoping to get to 75 by the end of the year, but we'll see. That means 16 books in the next 6 weeks. I don't think I could do 16 books. I've done like 14 or 15 in 1 month before, but I didn't have a job and my kids were at school all day. So I could read all day if I wanted to at the time, and I can't anymore. So I definitely have to put a realistic goal for myself. So I'm going to say 75, but it's most likely going to be around 65 that I read. Like, I think 6 books in the next 6 weeks is doable. Yeah, we'll say 65, maybe 75. We'll see. All right, so for what I am currently reading, I am reading one on my Kindle and I'm listening to an audiobook. And the first one that I started a few days ago is called Boy Parts by Elisa Clark. And I believe she is a British, or I don't want to say British if she's like Irish, because I know it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. And but she is definitely a European author. It's called Boy Parts. So far so good. Sometimes I have trouble with other people's English because I'm so used to, you know, like the words in the United States versus the British ones. You know, sometimes the lingo, it's hard. But so far so good. She is a photographer and she makes like risque photographs of guys, and it's just kind of like something happens in her life and she gets to do this art show, and I really don't know what's happening yet because I'm only about 5% in. So, but I'm really interested. I'm really intrigued. Hopefully I can finish that this week. And then the next one that I am currently reading or listening to is called Night Crawling by Layla Motley, I want to say. I can't read my own handwriting. By Layla Motley, and it is based in the Bay Area in Oakland. A young woman is, from what I remember reading, is evicted or about to be evicted. Something's going on with her and her brother, and they decide to take care of the little boy that lives next door to them, that the mom is, I believe, a junkie. So they take care of this little boy, and the just things are just like bad. So she ends up doing sex work, so like night crawling, and that it's very, I'm only a few pages in, and it's so far the way that Elisa writes, it's like poetry. So I know I'm going to enjoy this book. And so I'm going to take my time with it, listening to it. It's a heavy book from what I read in the description, but I'm looking forward to it. And I love that it's based in the Bay Area in Oakland. And yeah, I'm really excited to read this very heavy and sad books at times. But I'm really gonna have a good week this week because Boy Parts and Night Crawling, so far so good. I'm really happy about that. Okay, so those are the 2 books that I'm reading. So let's see how much we were able to save in my wallet. All right, so first we're gonna start off with, I rolled up some coins. I posted on my community tab to see what you thought, how much I was able to roll into actual rolls. And some of you gave me your responses, and it's so funny because only the last person got it very close. So the total that I was able to roll up, there's still a bunch of coins in my jar, but the ones that I was able to roll up came up to $5, $10, $15, $16, and $17.50 in pennies. But obviously, I'm gonna wait till I have $1 in pennies to be able to, you know, go and get $1 for them. So yeah, I'm really excited. $17 that we get to add to our leftover video today, and I'm so excited. So let's put this in the back over here. And then for coins this week, let me bring my jar so that we can add them to it once we finish. So for coins this week, we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, who's this? This is Dr. Vera Rubin. Oh, something to do with dark matter. Ooh, I'll have to look her up. Okay, 75, $1.25, $1.50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $2, 10, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 41, 42. This one's from 1964, 43, 44, 45, and from 1979, 46. So we have $2.46 that we're going to be adding to our jar. What is that doing in there? Okay, it's just some paper. Okay, so hopefully we tend to average about $15 to $20 when I go and roll up my coins. So that's kind of the average every month or every 6 weeks. So I like that average. It's both my husband and I add our coins every day or every week into here. I keep them in here. Ooh, another quarter. Haha. It might be the same one, I don't know. But I keep all my coins in here for the video, but my husband puts all his coins in here. And so every week or every 2 weeks, I count them up. And if there's anything to roll up, I take it to my corner store. And I get some dollar bills for this so that we can include it in our Leftover Wednesday, because this is leftover from our wallets as well. I give both my husband and I an allowance every week. And then all the coins that could have been dollars go into here. So yeah. Okay, so next up is how much money my husband was able to not spend. So last week I gave him $160, and out of those $160, he did not spend 20, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, and $54. I'm so excited. $54 he did not spend. And I also gave myself $160 this past week. And let's see how much I did not spend. Okay, so in my personal, I gave myself $60. And I have 21 and 22. So we're going to do that right here. Dining out, I gave myself, $5. I gave myself $40. And in here, I have left over 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I only spent what, like 30? Yeah, $30. Groceries is in our debit card. Household, I did not spend anything, so we have $10 in here. Family fun, I spent $5 and we have 20. Hey. Kids, we did not spend anything on this, and that is $10. Oreo, we spent it all. Nails, I went to go get my nails done before I can cash stuff this, as you can tell. And we did not have any money left. And in miscellaneous, I gave myself $5, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so a total that I was able to save. Again, I gave myself 160, was 20, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Ah! Okay, that is amazing. I did so good. So let me see. Let me put everything together so that we can count it again and see how much we're going to be cash stuffing into our Leftover Wednesday binder. Okay. It's going to be a lot of money. I am so excited. There's so many 20s. Okay. So now this week we're going to be putting into our leftover binder 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. If you don't know, I'm smiling like big cheese right now. 41, 42, 43, 40, I forgot how much I had. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 148 with leftover for my husband's, my wallet, and the leftover change that we were able to roll up. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, that over $140. That's crazy. Okay, let's cash stuff my wallet for next week. Now, this week I am giving myself $10 less than I usually do, and I gave my husband $10 less than I usually do. Okay. So in personal, instead of $60, I'm going to give myself $50. And I'm also giving myself $10 less next week as well. So 20, 40, so 150 instead of 160. So $40 in dining out, groceries in the debit, and then we're going to be adding $10 in household. All right, and then family fund's going to get 25. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to cash stuff that. Okay, so kids is getting $10. Yeah. $10. Oreo is getting $10. And this is, you know, if I want to buy her anything, which I'm most likely not going to be doing this week because I just got her a big bag of food for like $110. Nails, nothing. Miscellaneous gets our last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she has a bunch of snacks and treats that we got her for her birthday and new toys. So I think we're just gonna, that's probably gonna stay in there. Okay, and then Christmas, I don't have anything in here yet because I haven't added anything from my Christmas binder envelope one. So oh, let's close. Ooh, sneaky Penny. Sneaky. How long have you been in here, Penny? Oh my God, they're not gonna be making pennies anymore. That's crazy. Oh, this one is from 1979. Nice, Penny. Thanks. All right, so our wallet is ready for next week. Let's put this penny in the coin jar. And now I'm going to be right back because I need to get change for today's video. So I'm going to do that really quick. Or actually, no, we're going to put the ones over here because I need to make change. All right, I will be right back. All right, we have over $140 here. We have our leftover binder, and this week we're going to be rolling with a 6-sided die. Hopefully that will move things along a little bit faster. And let's get to where we left off last week, which is number 6. And wow, we have a lot of ones today. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's roll. And first up, we're going to be adding $3 in number 6. We're going to be adding $6 in number 7. $6, 4, 5, 6. And I do have I have 10 different categories in here that I want to bulk up. $2 in number 9. And we will go through those categories. Once I reach my goals that I have, then we might either continue to save for those specific categories or take that category out and add a new category for in number 2. 4. And we will be condensing once we finish rolling. 2, 3, 4. With tomorrow's video money, we have $200 that we're going to be cash stuffing with tomorrow. So we definitely have a bunch of 20s and a bunch of 5s that we can exchange for all these ones. All right, so $2 in here. Oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4. And excuse the lighting. It is a gloomy day here in San Francisco, so the lighting might be a little off today, if it's not every day. All right, number 6. That is nice. Hopefully we can finish something today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm so used to being able to put more money in my other videos that I'm really trying to save for leftover Wednesdays. This week it helped. I mean, I'm sad that the kids were sick, but the kids that I nanny were sick, so we stayed home most of 4 days out of the 5. So I didn't get a chance to pass by and get a coffee or, you know, order food and pick it up and stuff like that. So I definitely it helped my wallet out. 3, 4, 5, 6. And because I knew it was raining, so I wasn't going to be going out with both kids sick, I was able to bring, you know, lunch from home and able to save money that way. 3, 4. And we're going to be adding 2 in here. 3 in here. And then 2 in here. Oh my goodness, so much money. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 3 in here. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm so excited at the end of the quarter, at the end of December, we're going to be going through all our binders and condensing everything again. And I'm just so excited to see how much money this time around we can take to the bank. Last quarter, it was a lot, and I was really happy about that, obviously. 2. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 3 left. So if we get anything more than that, we don't do IOUs. So, oh, perfect. 1, 2, and 3. And that is for number 4. So next week, we're going to be starting in number 5, which is awesome. All right. Look at that. Ooh, it is fat, 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 fat. So again, we have $200 that we're going to be condensing with for tomorrow's video. I doubt we'll need this many, but you know, just in case. All right, my hands are dry. This is the 3rd video and so much money. I wash my hands already, and my hands get dry during the winter. Especially with dark skin, it like shows off more, I think. So I try to keep my hands hydrated. It's like a pet peeve of mine when my hands are dry. Like I can't think. It's all I think about is my dry hands. Tell me you're on the spectrum without telling me you're on the spectrum. All right, so in number 1, we have, we started this one last week, and this one is from the Savings Girly. And this week we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and $17. That is amazing. So we're going to be coloring $17 in here. Oh my gosh, bear with me here because I color while I film. That is just what I do. And I'm not going to do different colors. I'm going to do 1 color per week. That's crazy. We would spend so much time just in this one. So we are going to be doing, oh, actually, then I can just color it like this. Doi. Because we are doing, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17. I really hope that was 17 because, yeah, I think it is. Okay. Let's do over here really quick. This is going to go so much faster than what I thought it was going to do. Oh my gosh. Way faster. I was going to do each one at a time. No, thank you. All right. So 17. Oh yeah, so much faster. Which I'm so excited about. What have you guys been reading, watching, listening to? I just saw The Materialists with Pedro. It was okay. I like the idea. It's trying to be, that's a lot of people, sorry, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to say. A lot of people said it was a little dry for them, and I understand. I totally agree. It was a little dry, but because I love French films and romance and stuff, I am kind of used to the conversations that are not as bubbly as usual. And so I enjoyed some of the conversations they had. I think it was very basic in a lot of ways. I don't know what the main character was. It Dakota. I don't really like her as an actress. I've never thought, like, I've never been like, oh wow, this role was amazing. So I don't know if it's like just the roles that she is given or that she gets or that she wants. I don't know how it works. But I've never thought that she was a good actress for myself. But then again, I'm not the one being casted in multi-million-dollar movies. So what do I know? All right, so let's condense. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, and then that brings us a total of $18. Yay! And this one's going to be going into investing. It used to be my Capital One credit card, but we paid that off. So we added investing into the mix. And then up next is, oh, I forgot. These are three Amandas. Okay, so we have these from Budget with Amanda. And I'm going to be having Happy Mail from her tomorrow in Thursday's video. All right, so in here this week we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So let's do 14, 10. 10. Okay, so we have 14. So let's do 14. So 2. I think we were able to finish all 3. Hold on. So 2, did you watch The Materialist? I think that's what it's called. Did you enjoy it? If you did enjoy it, what was your favorite part? If you didn't enjoy it, why didn't you enjoy it? 2, 4, 6. I also started the new Frankenstein movie, but I had to stop watching it because my husband fell asleep and he was the one that wanted to watch it so badly. He was like, oh, let's watch it. And I was like, yeah. So 2, 4, 6. Seven, 8, and 9. So we have 9. Nine in total. So we have, hold on, because I just condensed and I think I need more ones in here now. Okay, so we have 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 19, 20, 22. Okay, so we have 20, 22. All right, so let me just make sure, because with my luck, I made a mistake. My God, Oreo's hair. 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 2. Okay, so $22. Yay! And in number 2, we have our emergency. That is amazing. So, and these little Budget with Amanda, these are from different orders that I've done in her shop. And she always adds, well, I don't want to say always because I don't know if you do, but she always, for me at least, adds one of these in there. And so I've accumulated them throughout like the last 2 years that I've been ordering from her. And okay, thanks. All right, that was my son letting me know that my husband's coming home. So, because I can't see on my phone, they can see in my laptop. All right, so let's get a new savings challenge for our emergency fund. So let's see here. Let's do, we just did a savings girly. We just finished a Vicky Thinks. So let's do another Vicky Thinks. And first off, let's do the emergency fund. Okay. And then what are we doing in here? We're doing, the cars are going to be $5. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just random stuff that I'm doing here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can cross off a car. So let's cross off a car. All right. Awesome. And let's condense. So we have 5. And we're going to be adding a 5 in here. And again, this one is going into our emergency. Okay. Ooh, okay, so next up is number 3. And who do we have here? Oh, we got Budget with Amanda again. And this week we were able to save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15. So we're going to put 15 in here. And we will condense again because I know there's a 5 over here. So let's do $15. So let's do 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, and 15. So 9 plus 6 is 15. Awesome. Okay, so now in here we have 10, 15, and 20, and 21. So we can finally use one of our 20s over here. So we got 21 in here. And I rolled a 3-sided die for this, so hopefully it gives us a nice chunk. I don't really count it, so it's always kind of like a surprise when we finish it. And then, oh, that was for... This is where I start forgetting. This is for retirement. So we're not like, you know, in a hurry to finish that. Okay, next up is for Oreo's Emergency. And this one is from MH Finland or PR Money Roll on YouTube. And this week we were able to save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And what did we need? What did we need? We needed, I think, we might have finished this one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. We did not finish this one. That's fine. All right, so it is for Oreo's Emergency Fund. And now in here we have a total of 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and $30. So we have 30 in here, so this is going to save us 32. So if we have anything, we will come back to this one if we have any rollovers. So what I'm going to be doing from now on, so it's easier for me to come back to them, is I'm just going to do this really quick. That way I know that if we have any rollover over here, we can come back to the ones sticking out. All right, next up is my freebie on Ko-fi. And this one is from the movie Ponyo from Studio Ghibli, and it's going to month ahead. And this week we were able to save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So $12. We're going to be doing different colored blues. So, oh my God, I already forgot. My brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Okay, so we got 3, 6, 9, and 12. Yay. And now in here total we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, I know, I put the 5 back. So 15, 16, 17, 18, and $19. And again, this is going into a month ahead. Look, it's so cute. I have a lot of the Studio Ghibli films in my Ko-fi if you want to go check out the free savings challenges. I have a lot of the kid-friendly movies on there. I should go back and do some of the other ones as well. Okay, so in number 6, we have... Oh, why is it in the back? Okay, so in number 6, we have Norella's Budgets. And I rolled a 6-sided die for this. And this one is going into our kids' savings, 50-50, 50% for my son, 50% for my daughter. And in here this week, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So $15. Let's do the 6. And the 6 equals 12 plus 3 is 15. Yay! And we have 2 over here, so we can get 3 5s, 5, 10, 15. And that brings us a total of 5, 10, 15, 16, and $17 with Norella's Budgets into our children's savings. And then next up is number 7. And in here, this one is going into home decor. And this week we got, oh, and this one's from Bookish Mama Budgets. And this week we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, everybody's getting 15. Holy cow. And in here we needed 3, 6, 9, and 12. Yay, we finished it. 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we have $3 to start a new one. And in total in here, we were able to save 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. Okay, awesome. So my husband just bought a bunch of Christmas decor. I think we had like 60 or 50 bucks in there. How much do we have? 27. So it's kind of nice that we finished this because we can add this little chunk of change at the end of the video. All right, oh my God. And again, this is from Bookish Mama Budgets. I got it in her Etsy. It was like a set of a few of these vampire ones. And we have $3 that we can start a new one with. Yay! Okay, now we only have 5 and 1, so hopefully we can have. All right, let's do, what should we do in here for? All right, that was my husband letting me know that he was on his way and he was gonna pass by to go get some groceries. And I was like, well, you should just come home and then we can go get groceries after I'm done filming. Because I have to go to the post office to send some gifts for my sister-in-law that's having a baby on Friday, which I'm so excited. It's a new arrival. It's a girl. It's her second. She has a boy and she has a girl now. So she's super excited. She is high risk. So obviously there comes some fear with that, but we're just trying to like just make sure that she knows that she's loved and surrounded by all this, you know, like baby gifts and like all like cozy and love for her and her family. Okay, so let's see here. And I need to send it today because I need to get there by Wednesday or Thursday. You're seeing this on Wednesday, but I'm recording this on Saturday, a couple of days before. So there's still time, guys. All right, so she just unexpectedly sent me these, and I am just, thank you, Amanda. So it says, Krishna, enjoy some freebies coming to my Ko-fi in the month of November. These will be free for everyone. Ooh, so go check out her Ko-fi. Look at these. Oh, these are so cute. Oh, I'm definitely going to be using these in Tiny Tuesdays. And then look at these cute ones for November. Oh my God, so cute. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Amanda. Yay. Okay, so we're definitely going to be using this one today for fall decor. Let's put this away. All right, thank you, Amanda. So let's write down home decor. It's not fall decor, but it's home decor. Home decor. And we have $3 left, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Let's do $2. And then that way we'll have $1 rollover. And how many do we need for this? Well, that needs $2, so we might not be able to finish that one. Okay, that's fine. So let's do, let's cross off. Let's just put a 2 there. Okay, yay. Thanks again, Amanda. These are so cute. Go check them out. They're free on her Ko-fi. So definitely go check them out. All right, so next up is number 8. And what do we have here? Oh, this one's for health. Okay, let's see here. This one's for health, and each one of these, this one's from Budgeting with Lisa. Each wine is $4, and this week we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and $19. So let's see what we can cross off. We got 19, 4, 8, 12, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. $16. And we're gonna put these ones here. So 10 and 15 and 16. And that makes it a total of, so far, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and $40. So $40 in here. Ooh, okay. And we only need $8 for this, but we don't have that. I doubt we'll have that. And this is going into health, if I didn't already say it. And now we have $3 left over, so we can definitely go back to this one and finish that. All right, next up is number 9, unless we finish that for something else in here. So we'll see. And in number 9, we have Save with Glow. And this one is for our 100 envelope challenge. And in here this week, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and $14. So we're definitely gonna have, we have $14. And let's cross off $14. So we have 5, 10, 10. Now, do we do 3, 1? Or we get rid of the only one we have? Yeah, let's get rid of the next 3. Because 3s are harder to, there's a higher chance I can get a 2 crossed off later than a 3. Okay, so that is 3, and our last one, our only one, yeah, it's our only one. All right. And that is a total of $10, $15, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, and $25. So 25 in here. And again, this one is for our 100 envelope challenge. So I'm hoping we can finish this by the end, before the end of the year, so we can cash stuff our 100 envelope challenge and cross off more numbers. All right, so for number 10, we have this one from Nessa Budgets. And this one is for our last credit card debt. And it's going to save us $100. And this week we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So $15. So 5, 10, 15. I got to keep putting them in the front. Okay, so $15. And let's see, what are we doing? Let's do a yellow. So first let's check that we have, do we have any more 5s? No more 5s. So our next ones are $4. So 4, 4, 8, 8, 12, 12, and we need 3. So let's do this one. I don't think we've done this one. We need 3. 12 and 3. All right. So now in total in here we have 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, and $57. So we are halfway done with this one. And again, this one's gonna go into our debt. Okay, and what did we need? We needed how much to finish this one? We needed $2 to finish this one. And we have 1, 2, which means we have $2. So let's add another 2 in here. Let's add this one over here. I really hope I'm recording. I was at like 8% and I'm charging it with the PlayStation 5. So I'm hoping it's actually, the flash is on, but you know, you never know. All right, so now in here we have 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. And if you're like, well, if the flash is on, then you're recording. No, with the new iPhone, you can keep the flash on your camera without it being recording, which is kind of annoying. Because I would love to be able to be like, yeah, it's recording because the flashlight is on. Okay, so we needed $2 in here. And we're going to be doing a 2. Oh my gosh. $2 in here. And that is a total of $32. 32. And we'll be able to cash stuff after this video. So I'm excited about that. All right. All right. Yay. All right. Let's see what we can use. Yeah. Can I have one? They are mine, so I'm sharing with you. She brought this chili spice mango from Trader Joe's. It's my favorite.
And my favorite.
All right, I just want one. Thank you. Save me some for later, okay? Okay.
Oh, wait. One more hi. Hi. Hi.
Okay, bye. Close the door, please. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to eat this. Okay, that was delicious. I love those. Okay. So this is going into Oreo's emergency fund. And let's do this cutie patootie over here. Oh, that's a big yawn, little girl. All right, which one should we do, Oreo? Which one should we do? This one? She's wagging her tail. All right, let's do the squirrel. All right, we're gonna do the squirrel for Oreo's emergency fund. Let's write it down. Oreo's emergency fund. All right, so we don't have anything to start this off with. But how many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 100. Oh yeah, let's do 5. I'm gonna do 5 in here. Oh my god, my hair's everywhere. I swear if it's not Oreos, it's mine. So we're gonna do $5 in here, which means this is gonna be in here for a really long time, but we're gonna be able to save over $120. So I think like $125. All right, that is it for our leftover. Let's, I'm not gonna count the 200 for tomorrow, but that is a lot of ones for tomorrow. Let's put them to the side actually. Hold on. I'm going to keep him on the, I'm going to keep the money on the cash tray because I am going to just use it in the next video. So one less thing to do. All right, so this week we were able to finish one for Oreo's Emergency Fund by PR Money Roll, and that was $32. And then we have this one for Home Decor by Bookish Mama Budgets that saved us $27. And then for our emergency fund with Budget with Amanda, we were able to save $22. So let me get my binder so we can cash stuff this really quick. All right, so first up, we're gonna be doing our home decor. And we are gonna be doing home decor, and we have leftover from what he spent, $12. So that will be nice to add a little more because he said he wanted to get something, but he didn't have enough. He didn't want to go over, so that's so sweet of him. 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and $39. So maybe he can go back and get what he wanted now. Okay, and then in here, that's it for here. Yeah. And now for our emergency, we are going to be going into our emergency fund. And we're going to be adding $22 in here. So 20 and 2. And now in emergency, our goal for the end of the year is to have a minimum of 1,000 in here. And we could have had over 1,000, but I've had to use it for emergencies. So that's what it's for. And we're going to keep trying to reach that 1,000 goal. And then after that, I'm just going to go freaking crazy on the last credit card debt and just go crazy on it. Because I put into the credit card from my husband's paycheck like $300 to $400 every month from his paycheck. So if we could just start adding those $400 into other categories, it's not debt, that would be amazing. Okay, so we have 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37. So we are very close, and I think we're gonna be able to hit our goal of 1,000 in here. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, so we are done with this binder. And then next up is going to be Oreos. Oh, big yawn. It's going to be Oreos, and we're going to be adding emergency fund. We're going to be adding $32 for emergency fund. So let's see what we have left. We have 22, I think, from last time. And now in here for emergency fund, we have 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, and $54. I think the highest amount that we've had in here is like 300 and something. So we've definitely, this is another one that we want to keep trying to bulk up. And I want a minimum in here of $2,500, so $2,500 in here, just to feel safe, because whenever we've taken Oreo to the vet, it's been under 2,000. So if I could just have that saved, you know what I mean? Then I can start building up to 5,000. So I want to have in the future, you know, like hypothetical, if everything would be like perfect and savings and money was perfect, I would want at least $10,000 in that emergency fund just to be like, you know, oh, you have to have an $8,000 surgery. Yeah, no problem. You know, not stressed out about it. But yeah, I'm so excited that we were able to cash stuff something today. And again, thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments what you have been watching, reading, listening to. What's another movie I finished? Oh, we watched The Fantastic Four last night. That was really good. I'm really, anything with Pedro is good, but I liked it overall. It was really nice, and if you watch the cartoons, it was probably nostalgic for you, but I really think they did a good job overall, and I'm excited to see the Fantastic Four in the next Avengers movie. And yeah, all right, I will see you guys tomorrow for Leftover Thursdays. Again, let me know in the comments what you're reading, what you're watching. I always love to pick people's brains. Okay, bye.